Are you still struggling with dry hair, breakage? Your hair is so strong and it is so difficult to handle. This video is for you. If your hair is always dry, it will lead to breakage. If it is also very strong, it is hard to manage, it is so difficult to manage, your hair will also break. In this video, I'm going to be showing you a homemade hair growth treatment that is going to help you to prevent breakage, prevent your hair from dryness. It's going to make your hair so soft and very easy to manage. This treatment is for both the length of the hair and the scalp. If you're also battling with dandruff, you need this treatment. If you find this video helpful, please do it to like, share with someone, also save for later so you'll be able to locate it when you're coming back to make yours. If you would love to see more hair growth DIYs videos from my channel, please subscribe and turn your notification bell on. For this DIY, we need just 2 main ingredients. These are the main ingredients, though we are still going to add some few things. With me here, I have 2 medium-sized carrots and I've already washed and peeled them. I cut off every part that is already going bad and make sure it is clean and ready for use. I'm using 2 medium-sized carrots because of the amount of the hair treatment I want to make. If your hair is not as long or as thick as mine, you can reduce the amount of these ingredients, but if your hair is longer and thicker than mine, you can increase it. The amount of DIYs I'm making right now is for 2 wash days. After using it this time, I'm going to preserve the rest for my next wash day. So if you want to make for 1 wash day, use half of the amount of ingredients that I am using. I went ahead to cut the carrot into small pieces and then I'll get a pan and add little amount of water just to cover up the carrot, and I'm going to boil this until it is tender. While boiling it, make sure you always check it to make sure it is not overcooked, but you need it to be soft so you'll be able to work with it. And as for the banana, what I'm going to do is to cut off the 2 ends because I'll be using both the peels and the main banana. I'll cut off the 2 ends because I don't need them. So after cutting it off, I'll go ahead and peel it. If you're still watching the video till this point and you've not yet liked this video, please hit the like button. And if you've not yet subscribed, this is the right time to subscribe, and don't forget to turn your notification bell on so you'll be notified whenever I upload a new video. After peeling the banana, I went ahead to cut it into small pieces, and I'll do same to the banana peels. I cut them into small pieces to help my blender, but if you trust your blender is going to do a good job, then there will be no need for you to cut them into small pieces. Now the carrot is ready. You can see it is soft and it is not really as soft as I want, but I'm going to manage it this way. You can cook it a little bit more until it is very, very tender. You'll see why you need to cook it until it is very tender very soon. Just keep on washing. Next, I transfer the carrot into the blender and I also add the banana and the peels. I'm also going to add water. If you have water left in the pot that you used to boil the carrots, there will be no need for you to use ordinary water. Just use the water from the carrot. But because I did not have any water left with it, I added extra water. I did not measure the amount of water I used. I just kept on adding until I'm okay with the consistency. If you're going for a thicker consistency, you reduce the amount of water. Just add it bit by bit until you get the consistency that is okay for you. This is what I have after blending. It is so smooth and there will be no need for me to strain it. But if after blending you notice that yours it is not smooth, it is having a little bit of lumps or shaft, then you have to strain with either a sauce, a old t-shirt or a cheesecloth to get all the shaft out of it. Because you don't need that on your hair. If it gets stuck in your hair, it is very, very difficult to wash out, especially the banana. You will have to leave it until it dries out before you'll be able to get them off. Next, I added 1 teaspoon of honey. After adding the honey, I'm going to be adding my essential oil, and for today I'll be using this tea tree essential oil. This one is quite common. You can get it anywhere. You can use any essential oil of your choice. You must not use the tea tree essential oil as I'm using. I will also add 1 teaspoon of the essential oil. But if you are adding it bit by bit, you can add about 6 to 10 drops of any essential oil of your choice. You can also use more than one essential oil, but I decided to keep it simple for this DIY. If you don't have essential oil, feel free to skip this step, but I recommend that you get essential oil to make your DIYs more potent. Apart from making it more potent, it makes your DIYs smell really nice. And you also get a nice feeling on your scalp after using them. If you're battling with dandruff and itchy scalp, then you need essential oils. I'm talking from experience, they've helped me a lot. But before you use any essential oil on your scalp or on your hair, make sure you do a patch test for a while before you start using it, because you might react to some of the essential oils. To avoid those allergies, it is best to do a patch test before you start using them. After adding the honey and the essential oil, I take my time to mix everything very well until they are well combined. You have to mix very well so you will not end up having the essential oil on one side, the honey on one side, and the other ingredients on the other side. After mixing, this is the final look. I poured it into an airtight container because I will not be using it immediately. You can store this in the fridge or freezer if you are not using it immediately. And after using the amount you want to use at a time, if you have anyone left, you can also freeze it until you're ready to use it again. This is a deep treatment for all hair type. Either your hair is natural, relaxed, or colored. It works for all hair types. Either your hair is high porosity, low porosity, protein sensitive, or not. This is a great DIY deep treatment for all hair type, and it is so easy to make. In the process of making the DIY, I was supposed to add oil, but at that time I forgot to add my oil because I was in a hurry. So I'm ready to use it now. The first thing I'm doing is to add my oil. You can use any carrier oil of your choice: coconut oil, olive oil, argan oil, almond oil, anyone you have or anyone your hair loves. Feel free to use it. I used about 1 tablespoon of the oil. After adding the oil, I'll mix again to combine them together. I'll set that aside and proceed with my wash day. You can use this in 2 different ways. You can use it after shampooing your hair or before shampooing your hair. In this video, I'll be using it after shampooing my hair. I'm going to wash my hair and my scalp with the shampoo. When I'm done with that, I will apply this treatment and leave it on my hair for about 30-45 minutes to 1 hour before I rinse it out with just water. And after rinsing it out with water, I'm going to do a final rinse with my herbal hair growth spray. So it's either you use it before you use your shampoo or you use it after using your shampoo. But because this does not have any bad smell that you need to wash out with a shampoo, I'm going to be using it after using my shampoo. And it gives me better results if I use it that way. I will apply it on both my scalp and the length of my hair. I'll make sure I spend time to massage it in very well. I'll massage it in and repeat same thing to the other side. Then I'll use a plastic bag to cover my hair and leave it in for about 35 minutes to 1 hour before I rinse it out and do my final rinse. If you don't have a good blender that can blend the banana peels very well, you can remove the banana peels and use just the banana and the carrot, you are still going to get a good result from using just the banana and the carrot. You can still choose to add it to it, and after blending everything together, you use something to strain it. Use a cheesecloth, a socks, or an old t-shirt, but make sure it is something that is tight enough that the particles from the banana and the carrot will not get into the one that you strained that you are going to apply on your hair. If your hair is in a protective style like mini braids and mini twists, you can even risk it without straining. But if your hair is not in a protective style, don't even risk it, because it is going to be so difficult for you to get them out of your hair. So after application, I cover with a plastic bag and leave it in for about 1 hour before I'll rinse it out and do my final rinse with my herbal hair tea. I'll leave my hair to air dry for a little bit before I moisturize it. Thank you so much for watching.